Hello, hello, my dear viewers, listeners, and subscribers. And today I would be welcoming you to Joshua's Blessed Life, and I would be talking about sweatful prayers. Sweatful prayers. So there was a time in my walk with the Lord where by this time, at this point, I would know that prayer is going to keep me alive or else I'm dying. I would know that it's essential for me to seek the Lord every day, and I would just know at this point of time I was at peace with myself, with all the insults and mocking and abuse that I have gone through, because I found a way that was Jesus and He was carrying me through. But one day, I don't know what happened to me. I just prayed. Like I would just pray. I would just pray, and I was not getting stopped, like as if I was summoned in His court, and I was just not let go of. So I would just pray. So that means, okay, you might be asking for how long. So I wouldn't know. I remember it was like a Monday afternoon, but after I was released from the court, it was the Wednesday morning. So Monday afternoon, I sat in the prayer. I remember I remember morning time. I saw the sun of Monday morning, and I sat in the prayer. I was praying in tongues. I was praying. I was worshiping. I was singing songs, and some of the songs were just coming on my lips, because He gives a new song upon your lips when you seek Him. And I was just doing my stuff. I do remember getting up, going in the kitchen here and there now, and making myself a cup of tea or coffee, and using washroom and drinking water. Other than that, I don't remember anything. When evening came, in the afternoon I didn't have my food. I'm talking about Monday morning. In the afternoon I didn't have my food. I didn't feel like eating, and the evening came or did not came, I know nothing about, because I was closed I was enclosed in the room. I was locked up in the chamber of the Holy of Holies, I would put it that way. So I do remember at that time, when I do remember that, yeah, I'm making myself cup of tea, coffee, using washroom as in when I need, and then I'm going back to sleep, but I wouldn't know if it's night or if it's day. So when Monday night came, and when Tuesday morning happened, I wasn't aware of that. And I remember I was praying in the night, the whole day. Then I'm taking bath, I'm praying in tongues while I'm using bath, I'm changing my clothes, and then I'm praying. Then I don't know what was happening in me. Like I wouldn't know. And then when Tuesday morning came, when Tuesday afternoon came, when Tuesday evening came, and when it was another night, I wouldn't know that. So Monday the entire day from morning, and Tuesday I thought, I don't know, I lost count of what day it was, and I kept and then on Monday I was still doing some work, like making myself coffee or just being in the room or in the house. But on Tuesday morning, evening, when those times were passing, I just had no clue. And when I was released when I was released out of the court of heaven to come back to earth, I would not know what day it was. And then I asked one of my neighbors to help me to find out what day it was, and then he told me it was Wednesday noon, or it was just coming to afternoon, so Wednesday afternoon. So that means I sat in prayer Monday morning, and I am coming on earth. Oh, and I'm coming to know it's already Wednesday. So how I was very surprised. I was very surprised because I thought that it was just Monday morning. I went because I thought that Monday morning I started prayer and it's Monday noon or Monday afternoon, but it was Wednesday afternoon. I was so surprised. I was so surprised because I thought I'm in the same day. I thought I was in the same day, and I was I was not surprised. I was shocked. I was shocked to see myself. That I found myself in awe, and I found myself asking this question. So what I was doing the day before, like on Tuesday, and the whole day so what appeared to me like just a little bit of time, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, I had taken entire 2 days or 2.5 days. I was like, and then I was baffled. I was baffled with questions as to, like, I lost, like, truly God is a God who is outside of time and space. I tell you, all these cult leaders, they talk about energy shift and vibration, ascension and stuff like that, but in the house of the Lord, in the spirit, what appears to be as like 15 or 20 minutes is like 2 days I've already passed here. It was a revelation, and I saw myself like sweat all over my body, sweat all over my body, and I was freaking out. And then God reminded me of the Garden of Gethsemane. When he was praying, the angel of the Lord strengthened him, and he was praying so hard for the strength because he knew where he was going. He knew what is there in front of him to overcome and ascend to the Father's house. And so it took angel of God to strengthen him. So our Lord, so Lord, and so God, and so divine, yet so human. And at that particular time, I was reminded of that vision where he is dripping his blood. I'm speaking that I was praying so hard that I lost the track of time, and I got a revelation that 20 minutes in the spirit is like 2.5 days on earth. And I was like, whoa. And just imagine, sweat all over body, and I'm freaking out. Just imagine blood coming out of the body of Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane. Just imagine what prayer he would have done, and where that prayer would have taken him to get the strength, to get the assurance, to get in touch with what he needed to, like the grace, to obtain the grace, what he needed to get from Father, to move on in his journey, to drink the cup that was set before him. So just imagine, blood is dripping out from his body in the Garden of Gethsemane. And we are so thrilled with our encounters that we get on earth, but truly Jesus said the right thing. The greater on earth is the least in the kingdom of heaven. That's where the Bible comes alive. That's where the scriptures talk to you. I feel the scriptures, they are the living beings, they come to your mind. They are the spirits, they are the thoughts of God. So just imagine what level he touched. And it's just in that prayer that the blood is dripping out. Just imagine, it was a revelation, it was an experience, it was a revelation, it was an experience, it was as if I, as a priest of the Lord, standing in awe of his majesty, and I'm like, you are beautiful, and you are beautiful in a terrified manner. Like it's a terrifying beauty, like it terrifies you. It's so good that it terrifies you. And I can imagine one of the disciples told Jesus what he saw in Jesus, that he said, "Go away, master, for I'm not worthy of you, and you're too good to me. You are too good for me." I think it was Peter. Yes, I think. But if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. So I was literally able to understand things because I was taken in spirit. I was taken in spirit by the Lord, and I think it was the Lord who was revealing the scenes that were just being played out before my eyes, like the stories of Bible that were just played out. And I feel he would take me in that time and reveal to me what's happening there, and make me understand what's happening there, make me go through that, what's happening there. And that's what my condition was. I was so terrified. I told the Lord, like, this much you want me to pray. I think it was a spirit of prayer and supplication that came upon me, because, to be honest with you, 2.5 days, where does that focus to even sit for that long comes from? I am still searching for an answer, but I did it. So I know it was a spirit of prayer and supplication. I was called to seek him, and truly I did justice when I said that I wasn't released from the court of heaven. And I just kept praying and praying and praying and praying and praying and praying and praying. It's like touching that level of madness. People are already calling you mad. So let's be mad, no problems, for Jesus. Let me be a donkey of Jesus and a fool of the Lord. Who knows? I may be the most wise one. That's his duty, to do justice to my madness for him. Oh, it was fun sharing this experience, guys. Thank you for listening, and I hope that this experience really puts you in awe of our majesty, like wonder. All right, so I'll see you again. Bye. Take care.